GST structure, an unfortunate compromise. What factors have led to a complicated tax structure with multiple rates and exemptions? What are the consequences of complicated GST tax structure? How GST structure be simplified in coming days? What is the way forward? GS Paper 3, Indian Economy. What is the context about? India moved a step closer to a new indirect tax system after the GST Council finalized tax rates. The tax rates that have been approved by the finance ministers in the GST Council are clearly a reflection of political economy concerns. What factors have led to a complicated tax structure with multiple rates and exemptions? First, the impact of the new tax regime on the prices citizens will pay. Second, the impact on government budgets through changes in tax collections. Third, maintaining an element of progressivity on what is essentially a regressive tax, as all indirect taxes are. What are the consequences of complicated GST tax structure? The sheer complexity of the GST structure will result in tax disputes, lobbying and corruption in the future. A complicated tax structure will lead to distortions. The GST, even in its current form, will lead to efficiency gains in the Indian economy, and hence lead to higher growth. But the growth dividend is likely to be far lower than what better structure would have delivered. A more complicated tax structure will actually increase business costs, while on the other, exemptions will mean cascading of costs because of the absence of input tax credits. How GST structure be simplified in coming days? Governments should gradually remove exemptions. Taxes on most goods and services should be gradually brought to a standard rate. The way forward. India will now begin with a flawed GST structure. There is no doubt at all that it is an improvement over the messy system of national, state and local taxes that it will replace. GST will integrate the Indian market, promote economic efficiency by taxing final consumption rather than intermediate goods, encourage voluntary compliance and create a new architecture for cooperative federalism.